to hit big if you can get those dot balls going in. All USA needs to do is just focus on the dot balls, don't give easy singles. And you'll see maybe after a couple more deliveries, maybe the Zadran, given that he likes to attack bowlers, he might fall for a trap.
Beautiful delivery by Butcher. Hitting a good area. Just missing the outside edge.
Yeah, even in attempting that shot, you could see the desperation. He wanted to run it down to third. It wasn't that wide. Very close to that off stump.
Delightful. Zadran finding the cover boundary. First of the innings for Afghanistan.
That was a glorious shot. Just a mere push. What he did was exceptionally well, was just transferring the weight. Have a look at that full stretch. His weight going through that shot. Oh, that is straight out of the textbook.
It's the end of the 14th over. Afghanistan 40 for 3.
For Arya Garg, the left-armer who's been so impressive for the US through this tournament. One for Atendra Subramanian. Change bowlers have kept things fairly tight, but they're not able to get any breakthroughs. And I think we're quite well set up here. Could have our first thriller in our first game at Willamore Park. Subramanian has been really good with his lines and lengths throughout the tournament. Excellent economy round in Bloemfontein, this time going wide. The Afghan batters, we know, they like to play their shots. They're being asked to do a slightly different job here. There's that big gap between the wicketkeeper and I guess it's a gully or maybe a third or fourth slip. And that's something I picked up with the US throughout their time in Bloemfontein, is they've often had a fielder behind the batter, and they've often had a fielder in that position, but often quite wide. And we've been wondering in Bloemfontein why they don't get a slip a little bit closer in, maybe add a second slip, maybe even a third, I suppose. So I'm interested to know what you make of that, having watched this first passage of play.
Beautiful length. It is the angle across, but the length, which is perfect, just full enough for the batter to think that it's good to drive, but not as full as the half volley. But the length was perfect. Now there's a bit of a change, but the fielder that you're pointing out to is still very wide slip. The only thing that I can think of is normally the slower the pitch, the wider your slip goes. And if you don't have bowlers of high pace or you've got medium pace, then you go with a wider slip. The interesting fact is that on this pitch, the ball's carrying through, so maybe you could push him finer, or maybe if you think that first slip or second slip will come in play. But the only tactical or logical thing that I think of is because there's not a lot of pace in their bowling attack, so they think that the wider slip will play a part.
Such a good point that, and we've also seen the slip quite deep. He's a fielder that's taken some excellent catches. Parth Patel, 2 catches in the previous game, both of them stunners. Exactly. Good lines, good length. Subramanian, excellent over. 41 for 3 after 50. Just the 1-4 for Afghanistan in their innings so